In the past 2 years, I've made over 200 YouTube videos, bought over 200 fragrances. In this video, I'm going to show you some brand new fragrances. Instead of that, like this one called Standout, which was inspired by Ingenious Ginger, or this brand new Xena Nocturne, which is like a narcotic, I'm going to guess what fragrances you bought and emptied and rebought real quick, and then I'll show you what I bought and emptied and rebought. So for you guys, based on the comments of the channel, I would select Art of the Universe by Lattafa as #1 fragrance that you bought and bought another bottle. Club de Nuit Intense or Eau de Parfum, exactly those two, or Parfum. #3 would be Silver Supremacy, not only Intense or Collector's Edition. #4 would be Rasasi Hawas Ice, and #5 would be Liquid Brun. Now tell me if I'm right or wrong. Also tell me in the comments which fragrances you just emptied in this month of June or July 2026, and tell me which fragrances you can't live without, that when you empty it, you gotta buy a new one. Now I'm gonna show you my first one of the summer that I emptied probably in April and rebought one in May. It's called Frostbite by Aromatics. It's got mango, blueberry, juicy notes, kind of slightly, it does have this frost bite, like the name suits the fragrance. It's really good. You spray it all over your chest when you go to the pool or whenever, and it lasts a long time. Mango, blueberry fragrance. The next fragrance, also, I had to sell one of my fragrances to buy the Creed Absolute that I love so much, and I had to sell other fragrances to buy another fragrance coming up on this list. I had to sell parts of my famous collection to buy a fragrance that I couldn't live without, and I'll tell you that one in a moment. The next one is by a guy, myself. I just went through a 5.9 ounce bottle of Terre de Hermes Intense Eau de Parfum. And why did I do that? Because I like to test the fragrances, and I test it right after you shave, and you can tell, like if you spray something like a Dior Sauvage right after you shave, it'll sting. But with that, it's almost calming your skin down. It's such natural ingredients in there. And I'll tell you what it makes me feel like. It makes me feel like I'm on a trail in Hawaii, Waikiki, walking up toward the volcano, and there is lots of green, almost like a rainforest type smell, and the rain is hitting the earth. And then you get to the blood orange section, which is in the ashy volcanic ash of the surrounding of the volcano. And that's what it smells like. So basically it's oranges, orangey, bitter orange, and ashy, delicious. And you know what else it has in it? It has vetiver and some sort of almost a chocolate note coming from coffee or cacao. And that's why I love it. It's so unique. And this guy, Iceman, shout out to you, Iceman. He has an appetite for fragrances. He bought the one that I bought because I do a whatnot show every day at 7:45 p.m. Come check it out. Best Brands Perfumes, shameless plug in there. But I'm just talking to like 6 guys, so you're now invited. And he bought this and so many others. He's like got the hugest appetite for fragrances, more than me. Another guy, this guy named Viewer, he commented that he bought 3 bottles of Marwa, which Marwa is on my list too. 3 bottles of Marwa. Now Marwa is a fragrance that smells like imagination, and why I like it is because it comes with a pressurized sprayer, and I spray it on my chest out here in the warm climate of the summer, and that fragrance just pushes off when the sunlight hits it. It's citruses and ginger and tea, and it's so well blended, and it smells so luxurious. The next fragrance I bought in the same category was YSL Myself, and I got kind of sick of it, and I bought Le Parfum, and I didn't finish that one. And then I bought this one twice. It's called La Di Da. It's the same orange blossoms and cardamom and stuff like that, in the same vein as the Myselfs. Now the third one, I don't think I should include it, but it's just basically YSLY and any of its flankers. Over the years, in the past 2 years, I bought YSLY Fresh again last year, YSLY Intense Eau de Parfum or Eau de Toilette, I can't remember, twice, and my favorite one is the Fresh fresh. But my other favorite is the YSOY Eau de Toilette. What's your favorite YSOY? Next up, we have the Jean Paul Gaultier section. Now, of course, you could find some bootleg ones, not bootleg, but like inspirations or alternatives to those Y. But why do that? They're like $80 fragrances, and so is this. This is called Jean Paul Gaultier Le Beau Male Eau de Toilette. And this one rocks great in the cool morning of 70, 60 degrees, and you just got out of the shower, and it has that natural feeling. This is what you call hidden luxury. It's less than $100. Like, why wouldn't you buy that? And you're gonna spend $40 on a clone? Maybe you can. There are some good clones out there that do better longevity, but the whole fact about the calming effect on your skin is what I'm trying to get you at. Now, I have another guy. He goes, dude, why are you so obsessed with fragrances? Why did you spend $700 or $500 on Creed Aventus Absolute? That is a fragrance, my friend, that is hidden luxury. The luxury is invisible. It's invisible to the surroundings. You can't wear the sign that says, I'm wearing Creed, but people can smell you and notice you. And when they smell and notice you, you will be remembered instead of, oh, that's the guy with the 60-inch gold chain and 2 diamond blings on it. Every single day, he wears the same chain and the same diamonds. That's what you call instant gratification, and people see it, and they've already saw it, but you could smell a different way every day, and that's what's called invisible luxury. And that's what I love about fragrances. Not Nike shoes at $600. Buy yourself a nice $400, $500 fragrance. Next fragrance on the list that I'd emptied 3 times, Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Elixir. Last 8 hours, it went TikTok heavy craze in 2022. It's got honey, mint, lavender, tobacco, banger. Sorry, I hate using the word banger. The next one, I just wore it today. It's my fresh new bottle of Vulcan. F means fire. Vulcan means the snake or the Vulcan that comes down out of the fire, like this tattoo I have on my arm. And it's just mangoes and delicious, like a Sprite, like fizzy mango vanilla. And I spray it here on the chest because I walk around with no shirt on because I'm confident, because this makes me confident, and the sunlight hits it and it projects like crazy. And the same thing with this one, Chirathi Electric. I like it way better than this Art of the Universe, but that's my opinion. Some people like this. This is not saying that this is bad. I'm just saying I prefer this. It smells like a blue talisman, which I own, which costs $440, including tax, for 3.4. Now, one might say, why would you spend that? That could be true. In a situation of a DNA like this, there is not too much variable differentials in that fragrance DNA. But again, it's the invisible luxury, man. And then we have the famous liquid Brun. Now, I told you I was going to tell you which fragrance I sold. I sold my real Gata Fire and a whole bunch of other fragrances to buy Creed Aventus. I bought 7 bottles in the past 2 years. I bought 3 of those and 3 Absolute Aventus, and I can't afford, I don't even have one to show you. That's how much. But you can always buy something like this to smell like a Creed Aventus, or you can get Précieux 1 or Supremacy's Collector Edition to smell like Absolute Aventus. And then I also am almost finished with my Virgin Island water, and I would repurchase this, but can I live without it? Yes, I can. But I was just showing you that. The next one I can't live without is Liquid Brun, because it's just so sweet and delicious. It takes the Althierre by Parfums de Marly, it twists it up and gives you like nice sweet notes with pralines and cream and cinnamon, and it's delicious, dog delicious. And the next one that I thought I could never live without, it's right here. Parfum 2014 Dior Homme OMG. And then this January, the 2025 edition, I finally found it. It's called Dior Homme 2025 Parfum. You see the differences in the box. One has the silver box, one has the gold. I wore it. It was like 60 degrees. Out here it's pretty cold, and I was in this parking lot party on the rooftop, and I wore the new one, and it was just banging. It made me feel good. There's a crowd of people. Sometimes you're at a party with 1,000 people. You know, things can happen. You might be anxious. I was cool, calm, and collective. And I bought the big bottle at Dillard's or Macy's, and it's just so expensive you'd want to shoot yourself, but $300 almost, $225 or higher plus tax. Another bottle I bought twice. I bought a 1.7. The second time there's a little bit of juice left in this. It's called Tony Iommi. Tony Iommi was the best guitar rock player. I get multiple compliments. This is a nighttime fragrance. I don't even know how to describe it. It's got oud in it, and it's dark, it's spicy, it's leathery, but it's also sexy and sweet. And some people say it's too sweet, but it does decept the Black Sabbath, the guitars, the rock and roll. You can kind of smell what's going on. It tells a story in your nose, and that's the one I love. And one more that I always buy is Jean Paul Paradise Garden. I can't get enough of this in the hot summer, and then in the winter it goes and you'll have like just a butt's worth left. If you want to know some more fragrances, just watch this next video and tell me what fragrances you emptied, please, in the comments.